So here's a breakdown of the new House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's concessions to the Freedom Caucus. In order to become Speaker of the House, he had to win over the Freedom Caucus, since the Republicans have such a narrow majority in the House. And a lot of the concessions are pretty cut and dry. A single member of Congress can vote to oust the Speaker. And if DC politics is going to DC politics, a member of the Freedom Caucus is going to do it almost immediately. There are going to be votes on term limits and border security. Now, term limits is one thing. Surely the Republicans are for border security. They want to vote to secure the border. I don't think that's a concession. I mean, hey, I could be wrong. I'm watching this from the outside. Freedom Caucus members on the Rules Committee. McCarthy's money basically stays out of safe primary races. So if there's a primary between a regular moderate Republican and somebody who resembles the Freedom Caucus, he has to stay out of it completely. Select a committee on weaponization of the DOJ. So he's going to give sweeping powers to a committee of congressmen who are going to look into the weaponization of the federal government against Republicans. Here's one which should be the norm and not a concession: 72 hours to read bill before going to the floor. I mean, that makes sense. Nancy Pelosi once said, "We don't know what's in the bill until we pass it." And again, should be the norm and not a concession: reveal salaries of government officials. I still can't get over this. This dude was actually restrained on the House floor. So we have some more details of what actually happened. So apparently, Mike Rogers of Alabama has a short fuse. This is his second blow-up of the week. Half the people that was standing around Matt Gaetz knew when Rogers was walking towards them that he was going to freak out. So according to CNN's Kate Sullivan, Rep. Tim Burchett of Tennessee, which is this dude right here, said that people shouldn't be drinking, especially if you're a redneck on the House floor. Absolutely boring as hell to watch live, but it made for some pretty interesting highlights when it was all said and done. This is not the first, nor will it be the last physical altercation in the House of Reps. I could, in fact, am going to make an entire video on nothing but the history of physical altercations in the House of Reps or the Senate.